Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Love to Live Healthy show with author and weight loss specialist Josephine Fitzpatrick. Our focus is weight loss and losing it with healthy and clean living. Join us every week to hear answers to questions from our clients all over the world who text and email thousands of weight loss questions daily. Listen and learn how Josephine answers questions to help you lose weight, eat healthy, and feel great.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Love to Live Healthy show. I'm Josephine Fitzpatrick. Today's topic is self-acceptance. Do you accept yourself? It might sound like an odd question. After all, what does that even mean to accept yourself? Don't we all accept ourselves as a regular part of living our day-to-day lives? As it turns out, self-acceptance is not automatic. Many of us have trouble accepting ourselves exactly as we are. It's not so hard to accept the good parts, of course, but what about the rest? Should we really accept our flaws and failures? Well, in fact, we actually should. Self-acceptance is exactly what its name suggests, the state of complete acceptance of oneself. True acceptance is embracing who you are without any qualifications, conditions, or exceptions. The definition emphasizes the importance of accepting all facets of oneself. It's not enough to simply embrace the good, valuable, or positive about yourself. But to embody true self-acceptance, you must also embrace the less desirable, the negative, the ugly parts of yourself. Now, if you're thinking that accepting all the negative aspects of yourself sounds difficult, you're not wrong at all. It's not easy to accept the things that we desperately want to change about ourselves. But it is only by truly accepting ourselves that we can even begin the process of meaningful self-improvement. And that is where self-acceptance has so much to do with weight loss. Accepting where you are is what will actually get you to your destination. Self-love is one of the most important qualities needed to stay committed to healthy eating. It has a powerful, energizing effect. Ironically, though, at the moment when you need self-love the most, you may have negative feelings about yourself. A part of you may dislike your current body, so you employ a harsh inner critic, we know who that is, to punish yourself when you go astray. All of a sudden, everything about yourself is wrong. This inner critic then goes and sets unreachable goals and is satisfied with nothing less than perfection. And you can't do that to yourself. That is unreachable, unattainable. Learning to accept yourself and stay positive will help quiet this inner voice. No matter what the journey has been like until now, it is your attitude today and moving forward that will guide your process. Now, another thing about self-acceptance is it means for you to let go of your past mistakes, things that you did wrong, things that you wish you could change. You have to let that go. Accept where you are today, this moment. Another thing that I think is really important about self-acceptance, you have to enjoy your life. And that even includes enjoy what you're eating. You know, but for me, when we're talking about weight loss, which we are, what you're eating is so important because you're looking forward to it every day. We celebrate with food. We are sad with food. We, go out and we enjoy dinners with food. Everything is about food. So it's very important, especially when you're trying to lose weight, because when you're trying to lose weight, you're immediately eating less than what your body needs. So when you're eating less than what your body needs, you really have to love what you're eating. This is all part of self-acceptance, to love what you're eating and look forward to it. Okay, I accept I'm trying to lose weight. I accept where I am. I love where I am. I love who I am. I'm trying to lose weight. So I accept that I have to eat less, but I want to love what I'm eating when I'm eating less. And this is why it's so important, even with all the different foods we sell, because it's so important to me to give you the opportunity to nourish your body with food you love. It's so important to look forward to what you're eating. We know we have to eat less to lose weight, so you have to enjoy and look forward to what you are eating, and you have to love it. And this helps when you really have foods that you're looking forward to, even if you're still feeling a little hungry and you're eating less, it helps you practice unconditional self-love because you're excited to eat. Even though you may be hungry during the day, you know when you do eat, you're going to be so happy with what you're eating. These things are so important when we're trying to lose weight and when we're trying to have self-acceptance. We want to accept who we are so we can move forward and change what we want to change. But we can't move forward and change what we want to change if we're miserable in that act of doing it. Now, I'm not even going to get into all the different things that are going on today with all the different fake foods and all the different shots and what people are doing to themselves to lose weight. It's all temporary because you have to start the whole journey with self-acceptance and self-love in order for you to not only change what you want to change, but to keep that change in your life for the long term. The single most important relationship we have in our life is the relationship we have with ourselves. Your health, home, family, and finances are all impacted on how well you take care of yourself. Trying to manage weight, however, can challenge that. It can challenge your self-care, and that's what I was just talking about. It challenges your self-care because sometimes we'll do ridiculously harmful things to get to where we want to be. We forget how important our body is and the love that we should have for our body. We forget how important that is. A healthy relationship with yourself will not only inspire healthy choices, but also foster acceptance and forgiveness for those times when you didn't make those healthy choices. And that's everything from overeating, overindulging, gaining weight, doing ridiculous things to try to lose weight. You know, I'm a big advocate for eating less. I think it's very good for our body, but I'm also an advocate for incorporating a healthy way of living. And that's why when I do a lot of the programs now, I do, our signature innovation, which is a very healthy way of life of your meals and snacks. And then, of course, I'll drop in, a detox, and I'll drop in a 5-hour this week and that week just to give you a little push. But it's also good for your body because I am very big on giving your body a rest from food, but only a temporary rest, where when we're fasting, we have that 19 hours to process everything in our body. That helps not only everything heal and inflammation, it also helps your weight loss. And the same thing with the detox. When you're taking in less, you're giving your body the chance to heal. But then you go back on your regular signature innovation of your meals and snacks. That's your healthiest program. Another big part of self-acceptance is you have to be able to accept when you fall off program. The way you treat yourself when you fall down or have a slip will determine whether you get to your goal. Very often, overindulging happens. In the middle of you're doing so wonderful on your eating path, and then all of a sudden you have a terrible, I messed up last night. I always tell you, don't worry about it. Get back on program. That's the most important thing. Everyone has hiccups. But if you start feeling shame and guilt and, I did it again, and I'm just going to keep eating, this isn't working, that's where you're going to end up. But you see that relationship, you see that self-acceptance. When you have the hiccup, when you have that moment of just going off your path, I always tell you, that's okay. Just get back on. And the reason for that is accept that you did it. It's okay. No one is supposed to be perfect in this world, but it's what you do after that makes all the difference. And if you're going to sit there and say, you know what, this isn't working, or I'm useless, it's not, I can't do this, all the negative mindsets you're going to say to yourself, that is not self-accepting. That is self-sabotaging. Self-accepting is, okay, I went off, I'm not perfect. Who wants to be perfect? It's way too hard to be perfect in this world. So I went off. Hopefully I enjoyed it. If I didn't, well, I learned from it. And I move on and I get right back on program. That's the success. That's what helps people. That's the success that really, when you see someone doing great with their weight loss, they have those moments, you just don't know it because they accepted it and they moved on. And that's what you have to do. If you want to reach your goal, you have to accept everything about yourself, even those moments that you have those hiccups. I can't stress enough that you want to lose weight, you want to feel great. In order to do that, you have to start by self-acceptance. You have to accept everything about you, that you're not perfect. Maybe you don't even want to be perfect. I don't want to be perfect. It's too hard to be perfect. I just want to be my best self. And that's what I want for you. Be your best self. And that includes all the negatives as well as the positives. Just be the best you can be in all areas. Make your negatives the best they can be. Make your positives even better. When you live your life in self-acceptance, that's what's going to help you reach your goal. Because you're going to be okay with the little hiccups. You're going to be okay with the week that maybe the scale didn't move. You know you're doing the right thing. You know you're doing your best. That's what makes it all okay. That's what makes you feel good. And when you have this mindset and have this acceptance, it changes your relationship in every area of your life. It starts with you because you're a happier person. You know you're doing the right things. You know you're feeling good. You know you're trying to be your best self every day, and that's all you can do. And then it changes when you feel good like that, and you feel happy, and you're feeling good in your body, doing the best you can do, it's going to change your relationship with everyone around you. You're a brighter, happier, lighter person because you don't have the weight of the guilt and the upset of how all your negatives. You don't have that weighing on you anymore. So now everyone in your life, you can have a positive relationship with. And that's what this is about. It's about you and everyone around you. And I say it all the time, the happier you are, the happier your relationships are, the happier your family is, because everything you feel radiates to everyone else. So start October with self-acceptance. Learn to be okay with your negatives, but I will tell you one thing that is very important when it comes to self-acceptance. When you have self-acceptance, your confidence is going to rise because you're going to understand we're not meant to be perfect. We're just meant to keep trying to do and be the best we can be, our best self. And everyone's best self is different. And when you accept that you're being your best self, your confidence is going to rise and you're going to feel so much better mentally and physically. Because when you have self-acceptance and you have self-love for yourself, because when you have self-acceptance, that's what you gain, self-love, that's going to give you the confidence to wake up every day and feel amazing and keep doing the best you can do. Keep being your best you, your best self, because that's what this is all about. And that's what you want to radiate to everyone around you that loves you and that you love. When you're your best self, you're teaching them self-acceptance and for them to be their best self, because that's all that matters. You live with you. Your results are within you. Who you are is enough if you want it to be. So my advice to you for October, self-acceptance fully, the good, the bad, the ugly, self-acceptance. Be okay with it. Be okay with your past mistakes. Be okay with your past failures. Everything you've done in the past has gotten you to where you are today, and that's what's important. Learn from them, let them go. Learn how important it is to love yourself. Have your self-acceptance, and that's going to give you the confidence you need every day to be your best self, because that's what's important. Okay? And that's what's going to help you reach all your goals in every area of your life. And that's what I want for all of you. So I hope this podcast helped. I'm wishing you all a happy, healthy week, an amazing October. Love and hugs from me to all of you.
Thanks for listening to Love to Live Healthy with Josephine Fitzpatrick. We hope you'll pass along our web address, innovationweightloss.com, to your friends and colleagues who are looking to lose weight by eating clean and living healthy. Be sure to check out our archives section on our website for previous podcasts. Join us next time for another edition of Love to Live Healthy with Josephine Fitzpatrick. The content in this podcast is not intended in any way as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified healthcare provider with any questions you may have regarding weight loss or any medical condition or treatment, and before undertaking a new healthcare regimen. And never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have listened to on this podcast.